Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to present the post from my site with the title "Are there tents suitable for camping with young children?" In my case, camping with young children was long ago because my daughters are grown up now, but I have grandchildren now, so sooner or later we shall be going on camping. Now, when this is about kids' suitable features of tents, this applies to practically all three basic types: tunnel type, cabin, and dome type tents. So all of them may have some of these features that you want to have in a tent. So let me show you what kind of features you would want to have. For example, I would start with flooring and ground protection. When you are with kids, you would want to have a durable and puncture-resistant floor. So most of family camping tents are with polyethylene, and this should be good enough. But there are brands that actually offer some kind of carpets for camping that fit their tents. So you may want to pay attention to this if you think you need it. Then ventilation and climate control. When this is about ventilation, typically cabin type tents out of three types that I mentioned above are usually with the best possible organization of windows and doors with a large mesh. But in addition to this, tents should have floor vents as well, and also roof vents if this is about cabin, tunnel type or dome style tents. And the other aspect, as you see here, is climate control as well. So, for example, if you want a tent that can work reasonably well in practically all climates, you will go for a canvas tent. But with every tent you will have to do some sacrifices. However, if you go to really cold environment, you would want to think about tents that come with insulation. And the Crua Outdoors brand is the best known for the tents of this type. They have them many on the market. And here this picture actually shows one of them, which is Crua Cottage Premium Quality 5 to 6 person family tent with separate rooms, awnings, and many other great features. Then this is about storage and organization. So when you are with kids, you know that you have a lot of stuff around, and it's good to stay organized. So you will want to consider tents that have gear lofts, hanging removable organizers or fixed organizers, storage pouches, and such things. There are even tents that have closets. I have a list here in the site. So you have separate rooms with that you can use for storage. Another feature that you want to have is separate rooms for various reasons. And if you are with older kids, perhaps these separate rooms should be physically really separated, like in the case of Big Agnes Swimming Trail 4-person tent, where you have sleeping rooms on the sides and the central area is for sitting. Many tunnel type tents that are built for European market have multiple rooms, 2, 3, sometimes even 5. And if you want separate rooms, then go for tunnel type tents. Dark rest design. This is something that you will want to have if you go for camping with kids, because they might need to take a rest during the day. And then dark rest or dark room or blackout, depends on the brand, how they call it. That type of tent is something you want to have. I would say that Coleman is the champion regarding this feature, Dark Rest. They have many of their tents on the market, and here is one great example, Coleman Valdez Deluxe 6XL. So it has 5 or even 6 rooms, dependent on what you assume as a room. And as you see, there are vents here. It is Dark Rest huge tent, so it has several other features mentioned here that are suitable for tents. Coleman has many of these tents that they claim block daylight up to 98%. Hinged door. This is one detail that can make really a lot of difference in the camp. So in this case, you have a door that has a removable frame. So there are several poles that you put into sleeves, and then this creates a frame, and the kids don't have to use annoying zippers all the time. So the door is practically a rigid object, and you can open it just like the door at home. There are handles on both sides. And here is the picture of Coleman Weathermaster tent 10-person. They have this hinged door feature even in their much smaller dome type tents, just to know. So again, Coleman is actually the brand that has more tents with this feature than any other. I have a separate list here in the site. Magnetic door closure. This is again for the same reason as the hinged door. In this case, of course, you have magnets that keep the door closed against flies and other insects, and this is really convenient. The problem is that there are not many tents with such magnetic closure on the market. Several of them are presented here in the site, so just to know, you can follow the link below this video and come here and follow the links from this post. Magnetic door closure is actually more frequent in screen houses which you would want to have next to your family camping tent. Such a screen house you can use as a living room, dining room, and so on. Drop down entry design. In the top picture here, actually I have shown one tent of this type, and you realize why you would want to have such a drop down design. So the door here is with the floor that you can fix to the ground, so that kids can go run around and without problems of tripping. So these are, I think, the most important features that I wanted to mention here. All of them are really great to have if you go for camping with kids. Of course, you will not find all of them in every tent, so make a list, make a priority, and then when you are in search for your family camping tent, try to see if the tent has such features. I have given here examples for all of the tents for all of them, and all of them are actually presented here in the site, so you can follow the link below the video and come here and read the text in detail. So thank you for watching. Please take a moment to like the video and also to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.